Let's get it. It's Player Talk Radio. Let's go.
Now you gotta break the game down a little bit more. Now you know you gotta break the game down a little bit more because they might be slow.
What is up? What is up? DJ Kuda back in the building at the helm of today's show. Got a nice show lined up for you guys tonight, so we're gonna talk about a lot of stuff. We're gonna get to the game on today's show. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. Shout outs to Brother Wise. So on today's show, we're gonna talk about what you need to be paying attention to during the beginning stages of the game. So if you're a guy and you know, or you just a listener and you chose to take advice from, you know, what we've been talking about on the past shows, what I want you to do is understand what you're doing and understand that things may seem trivial to you right now. So it's a lot of stuff we gotta talk about on today's show, man. Let's get it, man. It's Player Talk Radio. Let's get into the after the party. It's called 434. Fellas, sometimes you get stood up. You get stood up by a bitch. It's like, nah, let me stop. Sometimes you get stood up, man. You get stood the fuck up. And it's fucked up. Let's get into 434 by the after the party, man. Y'all know I fucks with after the party, so let's get it, man. Let's get it. Email me at playertalk8@gmail.com. Let's get it. It's Player Talk Radio, man. DJ Kuda. Let's get tonight's show. Let's go.
Don't you just see me all over my feet? Don't you just feel me? Don't you just feel me? You can just call on my phone. I know that I will be home, 'cause I'm waiting for you. Waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting for you. All of these things that we
Oh my God, Kuda.
When I thought that you would look at me a little bit different, I've been waiting for about 80 minutes. You said you'd be here about 80 minutes ago, but I'm not gonna close my door. I checked the time, it's 4:34. I thought that you were on the same page as me. Thought that we were on the same page, my baby.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
I'm love, 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 I'm love.
It's Player Talk Radio. We are back in the building. Now listen. Ladies, I know some of y'all, look, around tax time, Beyonce comes every fucking year and take your tax money. And I know some of y'all ain't trying to give up that tax money. But listen, if you trying to see Beyonce, you just might have to do something strange for a little bit of change. You may have to do something that may require you to holler for a goddamn dollar. Goddamn. Oh, shit.
You all want to go see Beyonce, huh?
Yes, sir, Mr. James.
I know that's right. I remember when I was coming up, man, I used to want to see James Brown. Man, I couldn't afford it, though, man, but...
What we have to do for the tickets?
I mean, all y'all gotta do is perform for me if y'all want to see the Queen Bee.
Can't need the one that sing, but shit, we gonna do it for them Beyonce tickets. I don't think that's what he meant by that.
No, baby, I don't mean performing our songs. I mean, y'all just gotta do a little fucking for Jane.
But bitch, you just said you was horny before we came in, so go ahead and take care of that. I'm gonna go wait for you in the truck.
It ain't no go wait in the truck. If y'all both want to see Beyonce, y'all both gonna have to let Jane fuck.
But why both of us gotta do it though?
No, see, Jane ain't about to do no arguing with y'all. This shit's simple. If y'all want the tickets, you gonna have to let Jane stick it.
Oh, that shit dead. Jane ain't sticking shit over here. Shut the fuck up. Mr. James, first of all, I'm sorry, because this is her first time, okay?
Jane understand that. But at the same time, y'all gotta understand you gotta do something for Jane. And I ain't even asking for much. Jane just needs y'all to make them nut.
Okay, Mr. James, we gonna do that. I'm not doing shit.
Oh, them little pussies indecisive.
No, it's not.
It gotta be.
I just do the little fucking by myself for the 2 tickets.
There's not no goddamn negotiations. Smitty, show them the dough.
Damn. Is you gonna get them tickets for James, ladies? Or is you gonna play around? Let me stop playing, man. We got a lot of shit to talk about on today's show, fellas. Especially for y'all. Yo, Chris Brown is a goddamn alien. Check this out. Check this out.
I can sing so well. Wonder if I can see the N-word. Wait, can I really see the N-word? What up, my nigga? What up, my nigga? Big ups, my nigga. We are my nigga. You pussy ass nigga. Man, fuck y'all niggas. Cause I'm that nigga. I'm that nigga. I woke up in.
Chris Brown wild as shit. Chris Brown is wild as a motherfucker right now. Anywho, fellas, we're going to talk about catching on today's show and your mindset, what you need to be doing when you're catching. Alright? Now, as a lot of women out here, especially black women, like to pretend like they're princesses and they're, oh, we're approachable. Oh my God, yeah. I'm gonna play this as a disclaimer because this is what y'all be doing. And fellas, you better pay attention. Pay attention to this. This is Tiffany Haddish. But this shit is real as fuck. Let's get it.
Some random dick and your ass got real loose. And let me tell you something, bitch. Just because he got a big dick, don't make him a grown man with your pedophile ass.
You know what? Have it. I don't even know why I'm here with your ass. You need to change that stink-ass attitude of yours, or your ass is gonna end up with a clap.
Bitch, please, clap. Been there, done that, had that, and I'm immune to the shit, bitch. I clap your ass up out of here. Fuck you, Lisa. And fuck both of y'all, too, with y'all raggedy fake asses. Both of y'all bitches is fake. Y'all don't even know a real friend when you see one. You know what? You know what? Here, give Lisa back her raggedy ass phone. Oh, wait, hold up here, because I don't need you calling the police on me. Take your card. Oh, and yes, I'll match that motherfucker out with your low ass balance. Stupid ass. Oh, and I don't need you talking shit or calling me. Here, take your driver's license so you can get on the plane with your nasty ass, dirty ass, nasty ass husband that fuck Instagram bitches. You gonna mess around and get the clap, bitch. I can't believe you motherfuckers. Someone fuck me a motherfucking celebrity, stupid ass bitches. I hate y'all. And I love you, but I hate you, bitch.
So that's what I'm saying. See what I'm saying? We got a lot of stuff to talk about on today's show, man. Y'all niggas need to wrap it up. We're gonna talk about catching too on today's show. We got a lot of shit to talk about. What else is there to talk about? Oh, today is fucking St. Patrick's Day, man. Okay. Shout out to my Irish folks that's listening. What should we do? Should we get directly into the game? I wanted to play some news, but hey, this girl went in on fucking Kia, son. Black broads be going in on motherfuckers, man. Listen to this. Listen to what she said to Kia.
All you ladies stop entertaining this bitch. Stop entertaining this bitch. All you ladies stop entertaining this bitch. Stop entertaining this shit. bitch. Who the hell died and they made Kaya power of attorney? 17 years you've been a bum the entire journey. Can't nobody put you on because you keep flipping and you turning on the people who be feeding you and you ain't even learning shit. You want respect but you ain't earning shit. The only thing you really earned was your fucking debt. You 47 and your house ain't really furnished yet, but you concerned with everybody else, or you need to go concern the shit. You ain't get the message, just a disconnect because you keep making all this fucking music. Ain't nobody even listening yet. Talking about somebody better R-E-S-P-E respect. Bitch, we barely even want you on the internet. Your little rap fame, you will never get it back because I don't even know how we let you slip through the cracks. How the hell we let some naked mole rat with a mouth full of yuck and a body full of slack with her titties to the floor looking like they on a text on the stage talking about her neck and her back? How the hell we let you do that shit? I'm even mad that you would even put us through that shit. My childhood ruined. I used to think you that bitch, but you some dusty hoe. I wish I had knew that shit. I ain't never meet a broke hoe for the stunt. Why the hell you got wisdom teeth in the front? Why it look like it's affections all in your gums? But you will never ever get to hit this blunt. And you can try that slick talk with me if you want, cause I'll put your ass to sleep with that ass slump. Online talking about you made TSM cry. Oh, you better go apply for some SSI. How you wanna pick a fight when your blood pressure high? Bitch, you damn near 50. You probably about to die. And you ain't getting rich yet. You ain't even making enough so you can at least get your teeth fixed yet. Get the clinic, or at least get your shit checked so you can have some kids and at least get a rich check. Talking about some Kane Wang with it. Bitch, you look like Spirit Loose Change with it. Talking about she a thug. Oh, God damn, bitch look like bug piss. Listen, bitch. You have been read to the fullest of all of that good shit. You need to just stop fighting with reality. Accept what has happened. You failed at something that you were never really good at. So stop trying to take your frustration out on everybody else's success and accept it. Baby, go have some kids. You don't know when the Lord gonna call you home. Now listen, I have found you guilty of being a professional hater. Take your unhappy ass home and get your life together. Get your priorities straight. You're too old for this. And Maddie, you stay away from this heifer. You made me and my mama stop watching your show when you added this heifer, okay? I've been waiting to read you, heifer. I've been waiting to read you, heifer. Okay? Listen, my name, my bad. I wish this bitch would reply back. My name, my bad. Cause an old bitch would get slapped, huh?
Oh my God.
Oh shit, bitch!
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh Jesus. Man, last night UMBC knocked off Virginia in the NCAA tournament. Shout out to UMBC. Fuck. Alright, man, we almost 15 minutes in this bullshit. Let's get. I'm sorry, that freestyle, god damn. Kia, don't respond back. Take the L, baby. Just take the L. Like, go talk to your grandma. Take the L, baby. Just take the L. Nobody need to get hurt. Just take the L, baby. What? Like, grandma never knows. What just don't take the L, baby? Take the L, baby. Baby, you gonna take that L. Grandma be saying ale and shit. Never mind. It's Saturday, nigga. We chilling, man. God damn. Alright. So on today's show, we're gonna talk about when catching. And catching, by catching, what I mean, fellas, is when you're going out to go see your girl. You know, chilling with your lady. You might be chilling with one later on tonight. You know what I'm saying? The night's early. You might be, going out to the club and stuff. We got to talk about, weekday and weekend gaming. We're going to get into that also. I did a show about that, but I guess I got to update it or just, reiterate shit that I've done. I'm going to have to reiterate a lot of shit because there's a lot of game that's being chopped up on these shows. If you haven't, check out Brother Wise's channel and check out the stuff that me and Brother Wise was talking about. Also, Brother Wise dropped a show today that I fucks, bro, go over to Brother Wise's page and listen to this brother, man. He is giving you the game, straight lace, no chase. If that's the type of shit that you into and you like to hear the game and you like to hear the ism and see how things are spit, you need to go to Brother Wise's page and check his ass out, man, because I swear to God, that nigga be dropping the fucking game. if he don't be saying what's on your mind, he's gonna paint what's on your mind and then say what you haven't even thought about yet. Make you start scratching the top of your head like, God damn it. He's right. Cause he is. So y'all need to go check him out, man. And the information that I'm gonna put on today's show, go over to his page and listen to the last show that he did. Let's check it out. Let's see what the title of the last show Brother Wise did. I forgot the title. I was listening to it today. He dropped it today though. Max, start off drawing the line. You need to listen to that show. Definitely, if you soaked up some of the game from this show, you need to listen to that show. So let's get into what we're talking about on today's show. Now, we're talking about catching. Catching is getting a woman. Any type of woman, maybe multiple, don't matter, getting a woman. Now, we're going to get into the game. And now, another thing that I want to tell you guys too is that this is not a conversation that you think we're about to have. We're going to have a conversation about you. We're not talking about, we will talk about the women, but we're talking about her on a different perspective. You got to understand that you got to get some ism in you. You got to get some game in you. And what I'm saying is that we're going to be talking about you. Motherfuckers want to come over here and learn game, but you have to understand that game is a big reflective process, especially in the beginning when you really want to learn how to do certain things or have success with women or have success in your life or what mindset that you need to acquire. Because you think things and then they manifest. A chair was once a thought before it was an invention. Do you understand that? Or before we realized the many uses of it. So what I'm saying is that the type of person that you want to be and the qualities that you want to have and things that you want to employ, you have to think it. But not just think it. You have to apply action to it. And you guys want to acquire confidence. You hear people talk about confidence all the time. Confidence comes from repeated action. So like I said, you guys have to be testing. You guys have to be fully aware of what's going on and how to interpret things. So we're not going to be talking about big ass booties jiggling and titties and all that other shit and all this frivolous shit that you guys like to talk about. Fuck it. I picked Saturday to talk about this shit. You know how much motherfuckers are out there right now at the clubs about to trick their money off, about to big up women and let them think down upon men as a whole and just give unwarranted attention and just do the wrong things and shoot their shot and do all of that shit. We talking about catching. But what comes before you catch, and sometimes shit just land in your lap, is a mindset. When you learn this type of knowledge, before we get deeper into the game, you need to understand that you have to develop a toolbox which has tools in it. Tools that are used for catching. Especially when you're dealing with various different types of women, different situations, different venues, different just anything, whatever you want. And you also have to learn how to get yourself in check when using these tools. You see, you also have to know the use for these tools. And you also have to know the anatomy of women, or just how she is, or just be around them and know how they think. And you have to know when to draw the line and understand the differences. You have to understand that women are socially calibrated. You ever try to reset the screen on your phone? You have a touch screen on your phone and you calibrate your screen just to make sure that your touch screen is working properly and you have to touch the corners, and it tells you to touch the other corner, and then you go in the center and things like that. That's what calibrating is, as a metaphor for what I'm talking about. For people that don't understand the words calibration or calibration or however you want to pronounce it, because motherfuckers is stupid. You'd be surprised. Women are socially calibrated. So that girl that's out tonight has shot niggas down last Saturday, Friday, last night. She'll shoot somebody down tomorrow. She's been socially calibrated. She knows what she's doing. There's not really a social situation. She has more confidence in the social situation than you do. And in a lot of cases, that confidence also makes her more perceptive. Do you understand that? Whether she knows what to do with that perception or how to go about reading that perception, and also how she feels on this particular night. A lot of things happen. That's why there's always exception in the game. That's why when people want to argue a point, they're usually talking about the exception. But that's neither here nor there, nor the price of tea in China. But what I'm saying is that when you learn this type of knowledge, you need to understand that you have to develop a toolbox, and you have to understand not to get yourself in a wreck while using these tools, not to fuck yourself up or what these tools are for. And you're gonna crash and burn. So don't think bad about it, because this woman is socially calibrated. So when I tell you to do something, or you hear a bit of information on the show, you have to learn how to apply it. And you have to learn how to apply it by understanding why I told you to do this. And a lot of times you'll find yourself getting to a certain point of conversation before the conversation goes sour or before anything happens. And this is going to come with practice. A lot of these women that you're going to be meeting are practice women for the game and for yourself and for your life and their lives. You understand that? So when I tell you how to ask women open-ended questions to get information out of them, to be the material or the terrain for the next conversation or the next topic that you're about to bring up, or getting to know more of her and getting the answers straight by her, so you take her answers and you build on them, which builds a conversation that she's not used to having in a lot of cases, no matter how socially calibrated she is, between the woes of working and going through some stuff, and her reason for being out there tonight, and where she's gonna lay her head at the end of the night. This stuff will still work. You see, you have to understand the game. So when I tell you to ask her, if you were to go to sleep tonight and wake up anywhere else in the world, where would it be? A question that requires her to think. Well, if I was to go to sleep tonight and wake up in the world, where would it be? And you may be talking to the model type or just a regular broad. And she says, I wanna wake up in Paris. You can always ask her, have you been? No, but I would like to go. Oh, wow, that's cool. Where are some other places that you've traveled? Do you understand what I'm saying? You have to know where to go with the conversation. And when you first start to use these tools, you'll have a complex, what I like to call, what's next. Okay, I got into the conversation and I opened her and I got her to transition into a normal conversation. What's next? Okay, I qualified her and figured out where she works and where she goes to school and what type of things she's doing with her life. What's next? Oh yeah, I'm building attraction and we're into each other. What's next? Oh, I got her to be comfortable with me, but she kind of does this, that, and the third, or there's a roadblock, or there's something that she puts up, so I might not be able to move forward. What's next? What do I need to do? How do I need to do things? See, I can meet you at any part during the game. This is why I tell you guys to email me at playertalk8@gmail.com so we can get into what we're discussing. But see, you have to know how to flow. And this is what's going to happen when you've ran this game and this routine over and over and over again. You start off as a dull sword, and the game is the barge, and you start sharpening yourself and sharpening yourself more. And to the point where you can relax and be yourself. This is where women give you the best dating advice they can give you. Just be yourself. Be you. Who are you? But you don't know who you are. You have to understand that when you get to a certain point of the game, you become confident within yourself. You don't have to use openers and things like that. You're just going to naturally do it. And you graduate. You get to live the other side of life. The life of being a man. The life of learning. The life of being a student. And the life of knowing what type of woman you want. And this is going to come with age. And this is going to come with using the game. And the game will expose a lot of things about women that you've lusted over. Women that you've been with. You will know more about a woman before she even speaks to you. And you will be this hot knife cutting through butter. You understand that? So, what I'm saying to you is, what are you waiting for? You know? Email me. Get at me. I'm going to have a course coming soon. And I'm going to have the Patreon set up. And for those that want to get these episodes and also get my one-on-one episodes, which is going to be just like this. I'm talking to you, but I'm going to be more direct. And I'm going to be teaching you a lot of things. And we're going to go over the steps. But you have to understand this game that we're talking about. And I will be having guests on the paid content. Guests like Brother Wise. We're going to go deeper into certain topics and context and things. But you can learn a lot from past shows and future shows that I will be dropping. But what I'm saying is that when you take it to the next level and you spend money, and we're going to talk about the value of $1. When you spend this money, you will be getting goods in exchange. Things that are applicable. Applicable. Things that are applicable. You know, things that you can apply. Things that you can go out tonight and use. And you have to go over to Brother Wise's channel and listen to when a Mac draws his line in the sand, you know? You know? You have to understand. So you have to check out Brother Wise. He just dropped a big gem on his page, you know, drawing a line. So fellas, what we're talking about too is how to treat women and also know how you should be expected to be treated by this woman. And when she falls below these standards, you have your answer. Now I know, and we're going to get into some game. We're just getting into some real shit. Now listen. I understand how it is as a man. We are compensational creatures. We are compensational creatures. Now, just because a woman is disrespecting you and doing whatever, doesn't mean that you don't want to, you know, smash her. You understand what I'm saying? And see, the difference between men and women is that a nigga will fuck a bitch he don't like. I wouldn't say don't like. That's a bad thing. Like, a woman won't smash a dude that she doesn't like. But a dude, like, if he really hates a bro, but she kind of got me like, nigga, I'll smash you. And let me stop, man. All right, we're not going to talk about that. That's going off into some other territory. Look, we'll talk about that on another show. But you have to know how to treat a woman and also how you should be expected to be treated by one. And, you know, men that know women and a thing or two about both, you have to know women and their nature. And when you're on a date and you're getting to know a woman, what things to expect from her. And a lot of these things are going to be just straight common courtesy. You understand what I'm saying? Let's get into the game. Let's get into the game. Hold on.
Now you know you gotta break the game down a little bit more because they might be slow.
Let's get into the game. Alright, so like I said, a lot of this stuff is just common courtesy and just being a decent human being. And we'll talk about proper etiquette, but as a man, you have to know there's you know, times where you have to not use proper etiquette. You have to understand. Sometimes you have to learn how to kind of be a douche. Because sometimes, you know, you guys, when you understand what I'm talking about, sometimes you guys misread a situation. Like, sometimes you guys will get the strong and independent woman, and a lot of things that she's doing, it is disrespectful, or could be considered disrespectful. But sometimes a technique you can use is learning how to match energy and then bring her down to your level. But that's on some other shit. You have to crawl before you walk, nigga. But listen, man. You have to know her. You have to know what common courtesy is on a date, and you have to know how to use proper etiquette on a date also. And a lot of times, and go over and check out Brother Wise's page. That's why I really want to elaborate on some of the things that he said, which is really profound. The difference between a lot of men and a lot of women is that when a woman does you wrong or just does something that because sometimes you guys don't know when you're being disrespected or when you yourself haven't spoken up when you should speak up about certain things on a date. You get a gut feeling, like you get a feeling in your gut, like you're being slighted. Or when she does something disrespectful or does a test. And a lot of times they do it on purpose, and a lot of times they don't do it on purpose. But when you answer this question right, what happens is it DHVs in a lot of cases. Or sometimes it blows the whole interaction. You're learning. So what you have to understand is that, and what DHV means is demonstrate high value. You want to demonstrate high value. We got a lot of shit to talk about on today's show. And we got a lot of shit to talk about on future shows. I'm just kind of getting y'all prepped and warmed up to what we're going to be talking about. Also, when we're talking about these things, we're going to talk about tightening your conversation. We're going to talk about how to do, you know, hold on, let's cut this music. We're going to talk about how to do push-pull tactics, how to push and pull to get a little attraction going. We're going to talk about direct commands. It's one thing to say, hey baby, can you call me tonight? Instead of, yeah, so call me tonight. I'm about to leave. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's a direct command. We're going to talk about making statements. We're going to talk about takeaways and etc. So, you know, we got a lot of shit to talk about. But when you get slighted or done wrong, fellas, you get this gut feeling. Like, you get this feeling in your gut like, this bitch, oh, she getting away with something. Or, that wasn't fully fair. You know what I'm saying? So, in other words, you have to. It's crazy. You have to know or have an idea of how a woman that you're interested in should conduct herself in your vicinity. You have to know or have an idea of how a woman that you are interested in would or should conduct herself in your vicinity. And this comes with dealing with a lot of women. This confidence is gonna come with having women in your presence and just observing them and what they're doing or how they're coming at you, how they're speaking to you. So if you want more ism for your prism, you need to go over to Brother Wiser's channel. And we're gonna talk about weekend game versus weekday game. Fellas, you gotta know that women tonight are dressed up, ready to turn motherfuckers down. Ready to get those certain attention that with that dress or whatever she's wearing, if no clothes at all, with her titties out and her ass out, no bra, her whole birth canal showing. Yo, I gotta play this clip for y'all. This pastor said, y'all birth canal out on display. That shit was funny. That shit is funny. But I'm just saying, like, I mean, bitches dress up and do whole shit. It happens. It's St. Patrick's Day. Something getting fucked. Somebody scantily cladly dressed. We're gonna get into the game when we get back, man. We got some clips from Patrice O'Neal, man. So, what I'm saying is that, you know, some days, fellas, what you have to do is you have to dress up on a Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday and sometimes a Thursday. You know, Thursday is like the new Friday. You have to dress up and you have to go out and go get women between those days because it's least resistance. If you don't want to deal with attitudes and shit like that, that bad bitch that's bad on the weekend, catch that bitch on a Tuesday, on a good Tuesday when she at work and she dressed down and she just not in her right state of mind, and you roll up on her to the T, just brim the fuck up, and you like, yo, what's up? Yeah, come up off that number, you know what I'm saying? Let me stop, man, nigga. But what I'm saying is that you have to learn how to work your game. There's 1,000 ways to skin a cat. I'm telling you. So, before I get out of the building and we get into these clips and shit, what I'm saying is that there's a lot of stuff going on. So, and you have to not get yourself in the traps, you know. Baby mamas out here, man. You have to understand how shit goes, man. We're talking about catching. We're not even talking about being in a relationship with a motherfucker. And if you got baby mamas, man, you got to understand you're in a marriage, man. You're in a somewhat type of a marriage. And you have to understand, in the game too, because niggas asking me about the whole baby mama shit in the chat. Baby mamas is being the new marriage. Shout outs to Thoughts Men Aren't Supposed to Think, man. Shout outs to that channel. Shout outs to Dominique Huff, man. Shout outs to, man. Got a lot of shit going on, man. Got a lot of shit going on. But what I'm saying is that, you know, baby mothers, or baby mamas, they're the new marriage, man. That's how women control the relationship. You have to understand, the relationship and marriage in a lot of cases, fellas, are your domain. They are your domain, and they belong to. And there's a we too. There's two sides to this domain. You acting by yourself, and you in an actual relationship. You as in we. That's some more game for y'all. That's another show. But baby mamas are women's fatal attempt to control the relationship in a lot of cases. She gets the option to control the relationship with your seed. We talked about it on the show, when seeds get used as bullets. So, you know, that's some more game. We got to break that down. Because babies are used as leverage to control a relationship. Like I said, when you don't want the child and can't afford the child, you go to jail and she gets welfare and government assistance. We got to talk about that. We got to unpack that. So, y'all got to Y'all gotta be smart, man. Y'all gotta be smart, man. We're gonna get deeper into this game. I don't know what you guys just soaked up from what I put out there, but I'm just putting shit out there. We're gonna get deeper into this game. But y'all gotta know that it's a known goal and it's a hustle. It's a hustle. Women can just have a baby and be straight for the rest of her life and get motherhood and everything. That's their form of being initiated. Motherfuckers ain't getting married like that, and marriages ain't lasting. So you gotta learn how to manage a proper relationship because you grow into a marriage. But that's some other shit. And you have to learn how to pace and understand where you are realistically within your relationship and what pace you guys are going at. But that's some other shit. We're talking about catching and getting into it. But that's another show, man, because y'all niggas, y'all fucking everything. And so are y'all broads. Y'all broads fucking everything, too. Because, see, the nigga, I be wondering how some of y'all be getting these bitches pregnant. And most of y'all are starting to realize what I'm telling you. Like, your pussy ain't got a face, and neither does good dick. Gotta do a show on that, too. And I'm gonna get Brother Wise's opinion on that show. Good dick alone is not gonna keep no bitch. And most of y'all are starting to realize what I'm telling you. You know, who y'all really are is after y'all fuck. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, the things that I'm telling you on this show, what to get to know about this woman in the beginning and all this other stuff, y'all don't realize it until after y'all fuck. That's the funny part. You could be an ugly nigga and you sleep with you could be an ugly ass nigga and you sleep with a woman and she just now, you know, you're not that ugly and it's good, right? Like you got good D and you sleep with her and she'll look at you like, you know, you're not that ugly after all. She started looking at you in a different light. Now to her, you're not even ugly. But to you yourself, you know you ugly. But to her, you're not ugly no more. Like you was ugly in the beginning, and then after you done turned her out or did whatever you did, she's like, you're not even that ugly no more. Because she matches what you got with your actions and shit. But that's some other shit. But good dick ain't enough to keep a woman. But good pussy can be enough to keep a man. Hallelujah, bro. Y'all motherfuckers need to listen, man. And all this shit does, for real, is hold attention. So, if she gonna trip, she gonna trip. But if he trips, like if the man trips, that's the end of the trip. We're gonna get into a late mix and we're gonna get into some Patrice O'Neal, man. Let's get it. This Player Talk Radio. Let's go, man. Let's get into the game, man. Let's get it, man. Shout outs to Young Nudie. We got some real shit going on. Real niggas in the building, man. It's Saturday. We got some shit going on. So, listen, man. It's Player Talk Radio. If you got any questions, email me at playertalk8@gmail.com. That's playertalk8@gmail.com. If you want to donate to the show, because we're gonna be doing a whole bunch of different shows, the vlog and everything. Just wait on it, it's coming. You know, you can donate at PayPal. You can donate to CUDAKID, the number 8@yahoo.com. That's CUDAKID, the number 8@yahoo.com. I will show you what I'm doing. I will vlog all of it. I will show you if I buy new equipment and things like that. And I will teach these young brothers really how to, you know, and teach you guys how to do your own shit. I'll teach you guys. It's a lot of shit that goes into this shit. So let's get it, man. We just gonna get into it, man. We just gonna get into it, man. Shout out to Young Nudie. Let's get it. Player Talk Radio. Let's get it.
Now you know you gotta break the game down a little bit more because they might be slow.
I'm sipping the green, I'm sipping the egg, and I'm sipping the red. I'm sipping the green, I'm sipping the egg, and I'm sipping the red. I'm sipping the green, I'm sipping the egg, and I'm sipping the red.
Oh my God. Kuda.
Yo, yeah, you wanna come out here? Yeah, whole lot of shit. Yo, yeah, you wanna come out here? Yeah, whole lot of shit. Yo, yeah, you wanna come out here? Yo, yeah, you wanna come out here? Yo, yeah, yo, yeah, you wanna come out here? Yeah, slime, yeah. Niggas can tell. Yeah, I love to do what I do, so don't play on the plate. Eat your face, right day with the cake in a chain on my paper. Got a hate on the Vegas, nigga fuck. It's a baby, got a big strap, it's a laser. I'm an alien, it's a taser. Yeah, I'm shit. Yeah, whole lot of shit. Yeah, slime, yeah. Niggas can tell. Yeah, I shoot a nigga if he tell. Yeah, dog, don't tell. Nah, dog, don't tell. Yeah, I see you too. Yeah, see me in here.
Now you know you gotta break the game down a little bit more because they might be slow.
Let's get it. Let's play a talk radio. Let's get it.
I ain't going outside today. Couldn't find our tech. So I'm drinking on egg today. I'ma put up my style. We gon' do a drive-by in the rain. I'ma take it to trial. Pray the Lord I beat the case. Keep calling, I don't do no talk. Go get the fuck out of my face. Gotta take it to trial. Put $100,000 up in the race. You know I ain't sleeping. You know that I'm with it. I shoot him right up in his face. 3 say that I'm tripping. You know that I'm dripping. I'm wrapped in saran today. I just bought a brand new watch from God. I ain't put it on yet. I don't care about no bitch. I ain't giving a shit. Spend it all on my homies. I could put on myself from my car to my house. Everything I own it. When they come to that money, you know I ain't staying. I be on it. I just got a pet monkey. Cashed out on the tiger, but really don't want it. My son don't like it. He say that we beefing. You know I won't fight him. My clip full of thunder. You know that I strike. Wanna join the NBA? Go catch you a body. Free Kevin Gates is murder for hire. Double G gang on the front of my title. Got rid of my Glock and I bought me a ride. Tryna hide from the camera. I ain't going outside today. Couldn't find our tech. So I'm drinking on egg today. I'ma put up a style. We gon' do a drive-by in the rain. I'ma take it to trial. Pray the Lord I beat the case. I don't find it shoot from the top. Bought me a bitch, but I really don't want. I don't do no capping, I keep it 100. Right now I was calling like 10,000 no's. You say you was cool, but I know you don't want. Shoot him and his bitch and I up on his home. You know how I'm feeling, I don't gotta say it. Face air proud, all by my loan. Tryna hide from the camera. I ain't going outside today. Couldn't find our tech. So I'm drinking on egg today. I'ma put up a style. We gon' do a drive-by in the rain. I'ma take it to trial. Pray the Lord I beat the case. Ooh, I hit the bitch front and back and she like, ooh, wait, hold up, baby, ooh, I hit the bitch front and back and she like, ooh, wait, hold up, baby, ooh, I hit the bitch front and back and she like, ooh, hey, hold up, baby,
Break the game down a little bit more because they might be slow.
My chain shine hard, look at mama medulla. I'm stoned up in the club, bitch, I feel like Medusa. You tore down, yeah, pussy boy, I'ma shoot you. I'm a gorilla, ayy. Yeah, big thing, got my skrilla, ayy. Yeah, getting all this money, big drug dealer, ayy. Trippy red bands on with the filler, ayy. Oh yeah, bitch, I'm really in the feeling, ayy. Yeah, all the money, throwing all the money, throwing all the honeys, yeah. Throwing all the money, throwing all the honeys, yeah. Hold up, baby, ooh, I hit the bitch front and back and she like,
Alright, we in the building. Let's get into this Patrice O'Neal scare. Hold on, let me. Patrice O'Neal skit. Oh no. Let's get it, man.
Now you know you gotta break the game down a little bit more because they might be slow.
Alright. I'm gonna break down this Patrice O'Neal skit. Let's get it, man. Let's play a talk radio. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Hard paying for the shit.
I'll add, he's funny. Believe me, that helps.
Yeah.
Being funny, real. If you make a chick laugh, it really overcompensates for a lot of physical messes.
The
confidence.
Yeah, but you know what, Jimmy?
None of my girls ever think I'm funny. No women that ever
No,
love me.
but they know you are.
Though.
Even though they might not laugh at you, they still recognize how other men and how other people react to you.
Right.
So there's a respect in that, and the confidence all comes from being funny and having that ability.
He might not be able to be. I say this: it's the confidence. Women are attracted to confidence. Confidence is power. So whatever you feel your limitation is, whatever you think you're down, come fix it. Do something to fix it.
I see. That's the shit we talk about. I don't agree with that. I think it's like, look at a motherfucker. Like I said, missing a foot can get a bitch.
No, I'm not saying. I'm not
hold
saying.
up, Frank. Let me hold up. Let me say
I'm
this,
listening.
Frank.
I'm listening.
Here's what. First of all, what you're doing is okay. It sounds like he wants hotter women. Like he probably can get a big fat bitch, but he doesn't like big fat bitches. Okay?
You're right.
So here's how you usually okay, we have a system, men have a system of going, yo, what do you give her on a scale of 1 to 10? We in the 10 we'll go, she's a 6. Now a 6 is average. But a 6 is too close to a 10. It's too close to a 10. So you go, oh, she's hot, she's an 8, she's a this, and she's ugly, she's a 1. Okay? Now we sit around and devise a plan, right? And you have to try this out. Devise a plan. Instead of saying, okay, she's hot from 1 to 10, you have to say she's hot from 1 to 30. Do you understand? And now, and you take 1 to 30 and you divide that into groups of 10, and they consist of ugly bitches, average eyed looking bitches, and fine bitches. Okay, so 1 to 10 is ugly. 10 to 11 is aight. I mean, 10 to 20 is aight. 20 to 30 is fine. Okay? And what you do, why this system works, is if when you're walking up the street, okay, and you see a girl that you used to go, oh, she's hot, dude, she's a 7. What this system will do is, because to approach a woman in the street, you have to have the right amount of arrogance and the right amount of humility. You can't come up to a girl and go, what's up there, sugar clit? And she'll go, what? Get out my fucking face. And you can't go, hi, I was looking at you from across the street, and I thought that you were beautiful. She'll go, this pussy motherfucker.
All right, you got to explain,
Yeah, I'm gonna get to it.
Right.
So basically, what this plan does is devise a way to give you the right amount of confidence to say the right thing to the bitch, okay? So let's say Angelina Jolie. Like, a lot of guys think she's hot. I say Angelina Jolie is a fine-ass, eye-looking bitch. She's a 20. She's as high of an eye-looking bitch as you can possibly get. You understand what I'm saying? So when you approach her in the street, you're going to approach her like, oh, shit, she's high. And so you're going to say something that's just right for an eye-looking bitch. You'll go, hey, sweetie, you know what, you got still, those lips, I ain't going to say, I'd like for you to suck my dick, but I'm just saying they're cute anyway, you know, blah, 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 whatever. And she might go, what? But you'll say the proper thing because you'll have the proper arrogance and the proper, you know what you'll be? You'll be righteous. You won't be trying. She'll feel your energy. She'll feel that you'll walk away from her. If she says fuck you, you won't have to go, well, fuck you, bitch. Because a lot of times, guys come up to women and they don't even believe that they can say something to a girl that she might like them. So she'll walk up to him, or a guy will walk up to her and go, hey, it's the self-sabotage. He'll go, hey, what's up, honey? Or like the cliche construction worker thing. Hey, what's up, toots? And he knows that the bitch ain't gonna go, hi, thank you for calling me toots. He knows she's gonna go, ugh.
That's more of a subtle assault than there's a real come on.
It's to control the fucking pain that could happen.
It's contemptuous lust.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you something, though.
Go ahead.
Because going back to what Jimmy was saying, kind of what you've been saying, I can talk to girls. I can make them laugh. I'm good at laying down rap. It's just when it comes down to, you know, making that pitch to get in there, I lose all confidence because all I can think is she's like, you fat bastard, I'm not fucking you.
How fat are you?
I'm probably as big as Patrice.
So you're about, what, 6'4", something?
Oh, no. I'm 5'10" and as fat as you.
Oh, Jesus, man. Well, that's tough because, you know, you're a little fat dude, which is a different thing,
Here,
but you can still do it, dude.
It's a level of confidence.
It
and
is.
even there's a level of confidence that even if you say 1 to 30, what you're still building, it still comes down to you accepting that there's a level of confidence that you have because you're not rating her as high as you would normally rate her. So if you don't believe in the rating plan, it's not going to work any more than if you don't believe in yourself. It's still a matter of confidence.
It's like losing weight. It's like going to a gym,
right?
And getting in supreme shape. but you're still a fat guy in your head.
Right.
So your game is
And
like,
your
wow, he's a
game is like a
handsome
fat guy.
but he
Yeah,
stinks.
but
Yeah.
Patrice, come on. That's too fat. He has to lose weight.
Well,
I
for
mean,
his health, but not for me. Trust me. You don't have to lose weight to get pussy. Maybe for you.
But you're 6'5". He's 5'10".
That doesn't matter. But do you see what he's living with? Is that voice that you're saying?
What you're saying.
That's the voice in his head that you have to eliminate. Because look, I'm gonna tell you something about Kathleen.
If there were a
she's
woman
hottish.
that
And never be afraid to bring a bitch's self-esteem down and match yours, nigga. Never. Say, you walk up to her and say something so outlandishly like, you know what, you are beautiful except for your nostrils. They're funny looking. What? And then you, well, what about, all she's gonna say is, you fat this, fat that. You've heard that many a times. Nigga, you probably
I know
have a
that.
fucking problem. I'm telling you. You do not act like they're doing you a favor, dude. Don't act like they're doing you a fucking favor.
He sounds like he
Trust
can close
me.
the deal.
Hell
If he's already confident, he can close the deal. If you can get him to laugh and you can talk to him, you can close the deal.
All right, what's the final advice you got to give to him, Kathleen? Besides fucking lose weight, you short fat bastard.
I mean,
how would
you're at, okay? You're 5'10", and how much do you weigh?
He told you, bitch. See, Kathleen's like a dude. Kathleen's like, I ain't giving. Understand? Kathleen is, she's cute enough. I bet you in her heyday she was dynamic. But now, look, man, she's like,
you think I would?
I'm saying, Kathleen's like, you ever had an old Air Force One, you clean it up?
No, I mean, listen, this isn't about me. This poor guy, this guy wants to have a relationship.
Just called him a poor guy.
I can't see him.
Dude,
He
do you hear?
described
Now,
himself
okay,
that way.
I'm glad you're talking like this.
No, I
now,
mean
wait
no
a minute. Now,
offense, sir.
Kathleen, you do mean offense. Yes, she does, nigga. Listen. What do you, when she's talking, right? In your gut, he's
a nice guy. I want to see him get into a relationship.
In your gut.
He doesn't want to get into a relationship.
Wait a minute. In your gut, dude. When you hear her talk, when you hear that voice in your head, it's in your own head, and now she's actually being that voice over the radio. What's your gut? What do you want to say to that when you hear that voice?
I want to say voice.
What is that? Oh, going in?
Yes.
You know what?
Fucking with his self-esteem.
Now, let me ask you this. When you hear that voice in your head, and when you hear that voice, and I'm not saying how, like, kind of her voice is. I'm saying what she's saying to you. When you hear those words, what's the immediate thing?
Am I offending you?
What goes through your head? What goes through your gut that you really want to say? Not to her in general, not to Kathleen in general, but to that voice that makes you think you gotta buy.
I mean, number one, I know you're not offending me, Kathleen. If I was offended, I wouldn't have called. But, God, that's a good...
Are you thinking you're not good enough?
Yeah, you're right, Dante. I guess I am.
But then, you know what, though, Kathleen? Look, there is a reality to what she's saying. If you're a little short, fatso, confidence is going to help you on a certain level. But if you're shooting out of your league, you're going to most times get shot down. Like,
just because you're a dude, intelligent guy.
He
sounds reflective. He's got a lot going for him. I'm just saying.
And you got to understand the nature of a woman. They will now she's different. Kathleen is different.
Yeah.
But most women will fucking genuinely be attracted to something other than like a fucking 5'10" to fetishes. But a fat guy is never a fetish to a woman.
Yeah.
She's like, I love you. Women love us for who we are, dude. And you have to just be, like I say, my self-esteem is so low that it's high. You have to fucking bring everybody down with you. Not by saying, hey, not by saying to her, don't listen. Do you hear this? Nice guys finish how, nigga? 41 without a girlfriend. Trust me.
41 on a Saturday night listening to your ass.
Exactly, nigga. Trust me. I was the fat guy who wrote poems. I said, you're the greatest. Hey, you want to walk to the store with me? I'll buy you. I was that guy because I thought I had to be until I said the word bitch, which freed me. Once I started to learn how to say bitch, it freed me up because I say it righteously. Motherfuckers wonder, how does Patrice call a girl bitch all the time and they never smack him? It's because I used to be the guy that goes, well, shut up, bitch. And she'll go, whack, I'm getting my brother to fuck you up. Wait a minute. And then I said, bitch, shut the fuck up, bitch. And she was, why I get my brother? Get your brother, and you still a bitch, ho. It's what I want it to be.
You know, how you'll have a fat girl will lose weight, but she still has fat girl mentality.
Right.
She's still a loser.
Right.
You don't get that with a guy. If a guy loses weight, he's no longer a fat guy. If he ain't a fat guy, he's a cocky son of a bitch and he's exercising his newfound power to get bitches. That's the bottom line. So you got to do what you got to do to make you feel confident.
All right, Frank, man. Good luck, dude.
Do you have
Good
any
luck
other
to you,
poems
Frank.
that you
All
used
right.
to write?
Take care.
All right, fellas, take it easy.
All right, we're gonna take a break, but we're gonna come back to we're gonna talk to John in Cincinnati after we come back from a break. Okay?
It's Player Talk Radio. We are in the building. It's time to go. Okay. God damn. It's time to go. I gotta go. No more game for the show. I gotta go. All right. I'm gonna see y'all later, man. It's Player Talk Radio. DJ Kuda, man. I am out. Catching on the next show, man. We got some more game coming, man. We just floating. It's Saturday right now. So, listen, man. We are out. It's Player Talk Radio.
Now you know you gotta break the game down a little bit more because they might be slow.
Shout out to 21 Savage. If you got any questions, email me at playertalk8@gmail.com. That's playertalk8@gmail.com. Let's get it, man. Ocean Ave, man. We got that shit, man. And turn your speakers up. Let's get it. Let's go. Hey, man, we in the building, man. Let's Player Talk Radio, man. Get that shit, man. Hey, let's go, man. Let's Player Talk Radio. Let's go.
She savage, you be with them apes. Play with this shit, you be 80. Bitch, I be covered in baby. Bitch, I be covered in baby. You know I keep me a K. You know I keep me a Drake. Go, rap a nigga like a egg roll. Big bullets leave a big hole. I was raised by the G code. Don't bend, nigga, don't fold. My uncle told me how to scrape the bowl. And my auntie still smoking blow. Came from nothing, nigga, we was poor. If vision notices all on the door. Take out trash for some school clothes. I'm the one that the streets chose. Now I'm on Ocean Drive, sipping codeine with the top down. 20 grand on me, like a jury and a Glock. Now got my own money, pussy nigga, I did not sign. Say Young Savage name in the song, and some shots. I'm on Ocean Drive, sipping codeine with the top down. 20 grand on me, like a jury and a Glock. Lot of jury in the Glock. I'm on Ocean Drive, sipping codeine with the top down. 20 grand on me, lot of jury in the Glock now. Lot of jury in the Glock now. Lot of jury in the Glock now. I can't leave the house without my Glock now. I can't go nowhere without my Glock now. I'm sipping codeine all on Ocean Drive. Popping Percocets, some Rodeo Drive.
You're now in the mix with the young DJ Kuda.
Tonight we gon' be going in.
Let's get it. On Player Talk Radio.
Where my niggas ride. If you got a question, they ain't on your side. Plenty late nights, I made my mama cry.
You're now in the mix.
Shootouts in apartments, make my mama cry. See my niggas in a hearse, I Stevie wonder why.
You just being cracked in the head.
Now I'm on Ocean Drive, sipping.
Damn, son. Yeah. You just being cracked in the head with another DJ Young Kuda exclusive.
Got my own money, pussy nigga, I did not sign. Say Young Savage name in the song, and some shots. I'm on Ocean Drive, sipping codeine with the top down. 20 grand on me, lot of jury and a Glock now. Lot of jury and a Glock now. Lot of jury and a Glock now. I'm on Ocean Drive, sipping codeine with the top down. 20 grand on me, lot of jury and a Glock now. Lot of jury and a Glock now. Lot of jury and a Glock now.
had to give you enough game to make y'all curious, man. Y'all gotta fuck with the game that was dropped on tonight's show, man. We got some more shit coming, man. It's Player Talk Radio. We are in the building. We out. Let's go.
Damn, son. Son, yeah, you just been cracked in the head with another DJ Young Cuda exclusive.